Alright guys, today we're going to be talking about Horizon's Epcot Center. If you ever been to Disney World back into like the 1990s, 1980s something, they had this really cool Horizon ride in Epcot, which I wish was still existed now, but it just doesn't, but I wish it did. There's a whole story to it. Called Remain Seated documentary. We're going to watch a guy talk about it, which is going to talk about some really interesting points that I have not watched. I watched the documentary without the commentary to it, but we're going to watch the commentary, react to it. But to give us context, I've never watched the full attraction. I've never seen the full attraction. I just seen bits and pieces, but I love rides that feature animatronics. Just the storytelling of it. That's why I love Mission Space so much, because it just has that interesting, very interesting. There's a story behind Mission Space. Sorry, is it Mission Space or is it Mission Space? Yeah. Yeah, it's Mission Space. Yeah, Mission Spaceship Earth. Yeah. Spaceship Earth. That's what it's called. My bad, guys. I got that one wrong. Spaceship Earth. Yeah. Spaceship Earth. Yeah. But let's watch it.
As spares.
Offers remarkably rewarding opportunities in Earth support vocations. Come up to Brava. Space shuttles depart daily.
We're almost on board, so please step cautiously onto the moving belt and board your vehicle, and refrain from using flash photography throughout the ride.
Refrain from using flash photography. Now they say no. See, people used to be more relaxed. Now it's like you may not ever use. But I guess what people can do with camera footage now is now a bigger.
Of your vehicle will close automatically. Please remain seated with your hands and arms inside the vehicle at all times.
Horizons.
It's just so cool.
Decoding its secrets is leading us to dramatic.
This is actually really cool. Like, this is really cool. Move that down just a little bit so you can see better. Hey everybody, how we doing? My name is Hoy Mike at EPG Studios, and just a quick break in the video. Hope y'all having a good one. This is the Dream Beach's new website, Dream Beach Music for Streamers. It's only one page, but it's all updated stuff for Dream Beach's music. The Tilt Time album on Dream Beach and Tilt Time album. Spotify and Apple Music, copyright free music that we use in all the videos for your streams, YouTube videos, or whatever your projects you're working on, documentaries. First album that is out is Chill Time. So you can see here all the songs out here. You can listen to them, have this playing in the background while you are listening, while you're streaming or recording or whatever you're up to. Also go here on our album. Also check it out on Spotify. Here you go. Here you can get the album and it will load and take you to Spotify and Apple Music. Different places you can listen to. iTunes, and it's all free. It says buy, but it's all free. You don't have to pay for what you have to buy for iTunes subscription, but all the main music, and you can download for free on the website. So obviously all there. Thank you guys for supporting EPG Studios, and this helps to push the channel and also support you without having to pay for extra content. Thank you. Bye.
Isn't it something? Send a city kid to college for 7 years, and what happens? She becomes a farmer.
Oh, I think agricultural engineer is a little more like it.
Okay, but me, I'll take the city.
Yes, it's always exciting.
But hey, with today's transportation, we're just minutes away from our kids.
I'm sorry, we're in 2021. We still can't do that.
Look at that, will you? A few years ago, this was all barren desert. No crops, no irrigation. Quite a transformation.
Well, I'm not surprised. I can see the storm from here. Even the robots see it. Stand by, harvesters.
I mean real showers.
I believe it. Thanks for the warning.
You know, this really makes me proud.
And you wanted her to go to law school.
Disney really did. They really did an amazing job with this. Like, I'm not gonna lie, this attraction did an awesome job.
Very funny. I know it's a party.
Shouldn't your granddaughter be studying instead of flirting with that beach boy?
He is not a beach boy. He's studying marine biology there on the floating city.
Well, what is with these comments, bro? Okay, I have to admit though, but like 1980s stuff was.
Every 10 minutes. That's right. Now you're all good swimmers. I'm not worried about your swimming at all. And I know this isn't your first dive, but tell me, what's your most important tool underwater? Wrong over. It's judgment.
That is a really good animatronic, bro.
And what else must you do, Scott? Swim safely.
What the hell?
Floating cities, they're amazing. I mean, whole new industries have developed in them. And under them, mariculture, all sorts of marine mining, fuels, energy.
And fun. Remember fun?
I'm serious.
Well, so am I. Floating cities have opened up whole new ways for people to enjoy their lives, as well as their work.
I would love to live under the ocean. I feel like if they had an easy way of going in and out, I probably would be happy, but you know. This ride is like, this ride is cool as fuck. Like, I wish this thing was still alive, man.
There's always been something sort of mysterious about our oceans. We knew they were filled with valuable gifts for us.
Yeah, water and seaweed.
Very funny. But seawater has become an excellent source of energy, as well as being valuable for desert irrigation. And kelp.
Seaweed.
Kelp is a tremendous source of low-cost fuel. Oh, we found lots of good things under our oceans.
And don't forget space. We found lots of good things out there, too.
Oh, here we go, it's space. This is kinda cool.
These space colonies are out of this world. Let's take a quick look around.
Now there's the new frontier.
Our son and his family wouldn't live anywhere else. Hey, maybe you and I ought to move up here.
Oh, what a wonderful idea.
Now there's my speed. Sports and exercise in zero gravity.
It looks like fun.
It is once you get the hang of it.
Julian's fine. Hey, Mom! What is it, Tommy? Look, Mom, they're flying. Why don't you try? I don't know what I'm gonna do with you.
selections.
Now that we watched this, now we can actually go to the full video of what today is about. So you'll still hear, that'd be great. So here we go.
This was exciting news for Hoot and Chief. One night after getting off from their boring desk jobs, Hoot and Chief met for a drink. It was that night that they decided to take it upon themselves to document every last inch of Horizons before it ever closed again. And with that, their work could begin.
Attention Horizons passengers. Our travels will be briefly delayed. Please remain seated. Your vehicle will begin moving again at any moment. Please remain seated.
Surprisingly, Horizons was one of the few Disney rides ever built without any security system. There were no pressure mats, no infrared, no security cameras, and zero supervision by any Disney cast members. On top of that, it was one of the only Disney dark rides ever built without any seat restraints or seat belts. This meant that they could explore the ride all they wanted to, so long as they were not seen by passing guests.
There's a way out right there. Oh, cool. There's an actual walkway and a stairway back there. You've got to be kidding. I'm a very punctual fellow.
Oh, now it's cute.
𝗖cie𝗺𝗺𝗲.
But I hope you'll at least try to be on time tonight. I mean, it is a party.
I know it's a party.
Last Saturday night.
Yeah, well, that was it. Be serious now. Why would I be late? Walkway and a stairway back there. You've got to be kidding. I'm a very punctual fellow.
Oh, now it's cute.
𝗖cie𝗺𝗺𝗲.
But I hope you'll at least try to be on time tonight. I mean, it is a party.
I know it's a party.
Last Saturday night.
Yeah, well, that was it. Be serious now. Why would I be late? If we could actually find out where that was, we would know we could get into the ride right there. Or if we got stuck or something, we know we could get out right there.
The two needed a system for not getting caught, so they came up with one that they called the Gap.
This is us waiting for the Gap.
Yeah, this is the hell wait.
The brave Gap.
This is the worst part of the entire experience.
The way the Gap worked was simple. Chief would hang out right near the load area and watch people get on the ride, while Hoot stayed back where people entered the building. Chief would count empty ride vehicles, making sure that there were at least 6 people ahead and 6 behind them.
This is a ride. No, it's not. Yes, it is. Shuttles being different because we never get again.
Hoot would give a signal to Chief in case somebody entered the building.
We'll count some cars.
Once the gap was large enough between them and the next guests on the ride, they would get on the ride and check their vehicle number, since every vehicle in Horizons was numbered. As soon as they rounded the corner, they would jump out and get as far ahead as possible. Then, by keeping count of the cars, they had a precise idea of how much time they had per seat.
This is like, these people are way too smart.
Okay. I didn't know if you looked at the number or not. Oh shit, that guy see us? No. Who cares? Where'd he go? Is he gone? Yeah, I think they're gone.
Their first night was a success. They went on a few more adventures before they started to bring along friends, like their friend 𝗖cie𝗺𝗺𝗲.
Watch out, there's people right up there.
Did you catch the car number? This is 13. Yeah, it's empty.
You want to try for one more before it closes?
Yeah, we got 5 minutes.
We got like 8 minutes. We might actually get a halfway decent gap.
One more time.
It's loaded for the wheelchair. They had just went around the
Please remain seated.
Oh, fuck.
Your vehicle will begin moving again at any moment.
We might as well get a couple cars a chance we can get a head start on this.
Yeah, sure.
Exploring the ride the way they were was risky and dangerous. According to Hoot, Chief actually cut his head wide open once or twice while exploring the ride. As for Hoot, his most significant injury would be caught on camera during this adventure. Right as Hoot and Chief are about to exit the space scene, Hoot had stepped on a rotten piece of plywood and permanently injured his foot.
Whoa! Shit, you alright, Dave?
Yeah, I fell into outer space.
Oh, fuck, man.
God damn, I can't believe I did that.
Where was it that you fell? Right there. Right on that? Yeah, on this shit. Oh.
Although they made it through the rest of the night just fine, Hoot can still feel a pain in his foot to this very day.
Oh, cool. Alright, let's go.
Sometimes there were details they found that were not meant to be seen by riders. For example, at the top of this scene, there's a girl bathing in a bathtub. When Hoot climbed up there, he discovered that the animatronic was actually sculpted to be fully naked. This was probably a joke hidden by the ride makers, since the riders are not supposed to see her torso in the first place.
Oh, let me get one more shot of the sign and then I'll close it.
Brace yourself.
The ultimate automotive experience.
Never-ending tourist.
So when are you going to close it?
We're closed.
I mean, good.
From what I heard today, we just had a meeting and said as soon as that's up and going and smooth.
I'm Richard Jenny, and I'll see you here at the test track.
As soon as that's up and and it's going and it's functioning or whatever, then they're going to go ahead and shut this down.
Shut this
There
down.
goes our favorite ride. Wanna go to the desert?
I think we got a pretty good gap behind us, but I want to go into the cave, man.
Shit, we're only on 13.
Stand by for rock transit. Then hold for further instructions.
Oh, I need to get a picture of the speaker.
Hey, Mom!
What is it, Tommy?
Look, Mom, I'm flying!
170 right here.
I don't know what I'm gonna do
Fonzie was not the only friend they invited along on their adventures. Other friends like 𝗖cie𝗺𝗺𝗲 joined the duo a few times, as well as Hoot's girlfriend at the time, 𝗖cie𝗺𝗺𝗲. After this particular adventure seen in this photo, Hoot and 𝗖cie𝗺𝗺𝗲 got married and have been happily married ever since. Their newly found confidence in exploration nearly became their downfall on one particular Wednesday night. Their goal on this night was to explore the undersea section of the ride and to finally make it to the bottom of the ocean. Hoot and Chief had a healthy gap, just enough to jump down through the hole and get some pictures of the sea floor.
Relax. Come on, kids. Underwater safety's no joke. Scott? Yes?
But in their rush of excitement, they overlooked one small detail. The hole they jumped into was too high to jump back out of, and in just a few seconds they'd be in full view of the guests.
Hey, how are we gonna get out of here and back to our vehicle? Oh shit. Take cover.
They were forced to take refuge behind a rock in which a blinking octopus stood guard. Hoot and Chief waited.
There goes our gap. I can't see the ride vehicles. I'll take a peek.
Attention Horizons passengers.
Shit!
The two were now stuck hiding behind the rock. Suddenly, a little boy saw Hoot's foot sticking out from behind the rock.
You the man down there? Damn it.
Hoot pulled himself in tighter. It was a long breakdown. Minutes turned into tens of minutes. There was simply no way out. Suddenly, the ride started up again. Hoot and Chief decided it was time to make their escape.
I guess we just go for it. Yep. Here comes a few empty cars. Let's go.
Aside from that little kid, no one else noticed them that night.
Well, that sucked, man. That sucked. That was the suck. Yep.
After exploring the ride the same way for a while now, the two decided to do something different.
Here we are, our little hiding place.
Inside,
Behind Easy Living.
Somebody has cut a hole in the canvas flat.
Right there. In this weird triangular dead space.
They were going to try staying in the ride for an extended amount of time. They were paranoid that a cast member at the front was keeping track of who was riding in what car at a single time. If the ride was stopped in approximately 10 minutes, they might be in trouble.
Well, we're coming up on like 10, 11, 12 minutes or so. Yep. So we're gonna wait. See if the sirens go off.
Attention Horizons passengers. Our travels will be briefly delayed. Please remain seated.
Want to find a hiding space until they start it up again?
Lucky for them, the ride continued and there seemed to be zero problems.
And your vehicle are traveling at equal speed.
After 4 hours of exploring the ride, the two finally stepped out victorious.
Holy crap. Before we finish this, I am curious to see what happened to the animatronics. Well, in the comments, y'all know what happened to him, but I see. Did they explain how they demolished it?
Think about it.
Four goddamn hours later. That was amazing. You want to ride again?
They were now able to stay in the ride as long as they wanted, meaning new adventures were possible, like adventuring underneath the sets or exploring in the rafters.
I've never paid attention to that shit on that screen on that health scan. I've never looked up and actually saw the little, you know, the projector doing that stuff.
I guess I never did either.
That's cool as shit, man.
Here, they're looking down on things such as the space set from afar, as well as the birthday hologram scene from the perspective of the animatronics. This is a video from their first and last trip up to one of the top floor mechanical rooms. Here we can see the top of the Horizons ride vehicle track, with even a little paintbrush for wiping grease off. Exploring these rooms made them feel unsafe and prone to being discovered, making this a rare trip.
See? I got you. Oh shit. This doesn't go right into the projector. Projection.
That's a crazy vibe.
It's locked. Oh shit.
Like, the fact that money could be like,
So I guess that must be a stairwell that goes all the way up to the roof. Must be. Alright, now I'm recording.
Hi. Always late. You gotta be kidding. That's the kitchen right over there.
You on? Yeah.
Right above our heads is the father and the boy. Well,
Whoa.
actually right up over there.
When was the last time I was late?
Right up over our heads behind us is where the girl sits talking to her boyfriend.
David and Space Key. Now I am.
Here's the cave. That was our first camp base.
A smart idea that Hoot had was capturing raw, static shots of the 𝗟𝗶𝗸𝗲 scene from different angles.
Just leave my camera where it's at. I got it set up so it looks like you're staring at that girl watching one of them things. You can look there and look at the viewfinder.
Staying on the ride soon became old hat, and the two would stay on the ride for 8 hours at a time. They would eat dinner there, and one time even wash themselves in the 𝗟𝗶𝗸𝗲 waterfall.
Hey Dave, did we ever film the orange machine? Well, we only got pictures. No, we better film it.
When riders would ride through the 𝗟𝗶𝗸𝗲 scene, a familiar orange scent would be blasted into the air. On this adventure, they found the actual scent cannon that was used to blast the smell of orange during the ride. One night, while exploring the backdrops behind each set, they set Chief's camera up to film people riding through the ride.
Dude, my rear battery's already dying. Shit. People are still on it. You can see people? Yep. But the rear battery dies when I use the light. Does it see him?
Unbelievable, man. I wish you could do that now at Disney, but Disney don't come after me, bro. I'm just playing.
Easy street. Fuck yes.
While walking behind the cars, the unthinkable happened. As they rounded the corner, a maintenance worker spotted them.
Run! Holy shit!
Chief remembered a secret door they used many times, and he ran into it.
That door right there probably goes out into the under seat.
Take that. Quick, dude, to the hole.
They walked underneath the easy living scene to find their trusted hiding place. Things started to feel bleak.
They just stopped the ride. Now we're fucked. We sure did it this time. Fuck yes we did. Our gear's in 𝗟𝗶𝗸𝗲 base camp. We have to get it.
Hoot heard the ride running again and snuck out to take a peek, only to see the workers riding the ride looking for the two of them.
They did not have house
Meanwhile,
lights?
their camera was still left out in the open in the future living section, and guests were starting to notice it. Suddenly, Hoot and Chief made a mad dash from their hiding spot and jumped into two open cars. They were only 10 cars behind their pursuers. They rode all the way to where they had left their cameras. When they got there, they made a break for the camera and got it back successfully.
At least we got her shit. Now all we have to do is find a way out.
They decided to run back to the harvester scene to see if they were still being followed. The workers were nowhere to be seen, and the ride was packed with guests.
When I stand up right there, I'm looking right at the kid's butt.
A movie or something we have to react to is Tomorrowland, like zombies or something. It's a whole entire like Disney movie filmed in Disney World, but without the knowledge of actual Disney. It's so stupid, but we're gonna have to react to that. But we'll get to that a little bit later, okay? But this will be the end of this video. I know there's more to this, but
and go take care of business.
Wait.
Particular type of thing.
The backpack full of goodness.
My yellow flashlight that you see in the videos.
Oh yeah? Nice.
My Mickey hat.
Oh yeah, I remember that one.
See?
He looks the same.
Look for the gap. That's it.
In June of 2014, Chief passed away after a battle with cancer. He was only 46 years old.
Hi.
Chief's final wish was for Hoot to perform one last act of theme park delinquency in his honor, to scatter his ashes at the place where the two of them had first met all of those years ago.
Okay, we made it into Coke Corner. Of course, this is where I met Ed 29 years ago.
I
have the remains of my best friend strapped in my pants. And I'm about to switch him over to this drink cup and go take care of business. Well, I did it. I didn't think I'd get so shook up about it, though. But that's where you want to be, so it's done. Probably forever. That's all I got. Mission accomplished.
What? Okay, so first off, that's sad that he passed away. Okay, don't y'all be coming at me about that. But I did not see that ending coming at all whatsoever. I did not. This dude, I just went to Disney World, bro, and I'm glad it's nowhere near 2014 because I know exactly where he was at. So I'm glad I was nowhere, like, I didn't eat over there, like, I didn't go, I know it's years later, but, stuff just be staying around, but nasty, bro. Like, don't be spreading your dead body around. Ugh. Right by the food area, too? I'm sorry, that's just disgusting, man. Like, I know it's sad, I know it's his best friend, but come on, man, like, and it's deadly too. Like that stuff, if you were to it can make people sick. And those kids by them, man. Like you're not thinking about no one else. Like I know it's your best friend, and no anything against y'all, cause like y'all my buddy homies, bro. Cause y'all did that. Like I wish I could meet both of y'all, but I can't. Maybe I can meet the one, but So if one of y'all, if you are watching this, I'm not hating on you. Or Hoot or Chief, I'm not hating on any of y'all. Okay. But I'm just pointing out here that I was not expecting that ending. Remember, guys, this is Holy Mike at EPG Studio. Check out our OnlyFans link and Twitter. Everything else in the description, guys. We just open our Twitter and our OnlyFans, so go check that out. And Dream Beats, guys, music for streamers, guys. Make sure you guys check that out. We have some good music on there. Make sure you guys like and subscribe and hit that notification bell, and we'll see you in the next one. This is Holy Mike at EPG Studio. Signing out. Peace.